Hi everyone, Kelt here. So people are open-mouthed at the latest that Harry and Meghan seem to be doing. The Netflix deal, which I actually believe they've received no money from and that they've just received promises. Because why would Netflix pay them for something when they haven't actually seen what they can produce? So I think that Harry and Meghan have been given promises and maybe false hope. They've been lured in with this, I think. It's shocking to most of us how it seems that Harry and Meghan have approved the really disrespectful theatre production about Harry's late mother, Princess Diana. It has shocking things which, although might be comedy, are very distasteful about his mother. It totally goes against what he has always said about losing his mother and protecting her memory. There are people who have never met Diana but who could see her worth and her genuine heart regarding her humanitarian causes. So the latest is that Harry has stated that he has not left the Invictus Games and that he will still support them. But the article is saying that Harry is blaming a conflict over a planned deal with a rival streaming service. He actually did this before the Netflix deal was announced. It's saying that everyone at Invictus is gutted that Harry said yes to doing it last year and that everything was moving forward until a few weeks ago. Invictus don't have much in the way of funds to go to back them up in a situation like this, and this has totally left them high and dry. They are saying that Harry needs to pull his finger out to find another way to raise funds for them. Absolutely. The Invictus Games has an annual income of less than £1 million, and the Games so far have run on donations, but their chief executive has said that fundraising would have to be more professional if Invictus was to continue. So this is Harry who is to blame. Why does this man cause chaos and destruction and disappointment for people just to make more and more money and have more and more fame for his sidekick D-list actress wife? I've always said that I never understood Harry's tendency to being so starstruck so easily when he's a blood prince. It's cringeworthy the way he's so impressed with Hollywood stars and rock stars such as Jon Bon Jovi. So a spokesman for Invictus basically says that the lockdown is to blame for this not materialising. Harry seems to be blaming lockdown for everything. Meghan blames Harry and Harry blames the virus. For him to say he is as committed as ever must leave a very bad taste in the mouth of the Invictus spokesperson who graciously quoted Harry. He must have been feeling quite the opposite. They know the truth, and they know that it wasn't because of the lockdown. Or they now know the truth. And now Harry has made a legal complaint about the article concerning this. How can they sue over this when it's so obviously true? Harry says that it was COVID that stopped him continuing with Invictus, but the article is stating that Harry cancelled due to basically being double booked, which now we can see was the real reason. So why can't Harry do both? Why can't he carry on with Netflix and find some other way of supporting Invictus? I've heard that Her Majesty the Queen is very unhappy with all of this. Headlines stating that Harry and Meghan have paid back the money owing for the renovations of Frogmore Cottage. The source of this is a spokesperson for Harry and Meghan, so it's really doubtful that they've paid a penny towards this, because we know what their spokespersons are like, it's usually them. But maybe they've made a promise which is worth, well, your guess is as good as mine. I will believe it if I see Her Majesty the Queen holding a cheque with the amount on it, or a public announcement from Buckingham Palace that they've paid it. I think that they've had pressure to pay it back after the Netflix deal being announced, and it has backfired on them because even if they didn't have any money from Netflix, which is what I believe, and they just wanted to make it look as if they have that money, even if they just wanted to look as if they're going to be rolling in it or are rolling in it now, financially, and it has totally backfired because when you mouth off about having a lot of money, people come out of the woodwork and want their bills paying or the debts paid. Something I read today, which I think sums up a lot, which is nothing to do with this, but it really summed up something for me. Prince William decided to take action when his then girlfriend, Kate Middleton, was being chased by photographers. He actually passed a new law, the European Bill of Rights, which means that everyone has a right to privacy. He did this to protect the person he loved. How amazing and wonderful for Catherine to have that done for her. even though it obviously was done for everybody. Prince Harry decided to take action, and still does when he feels that his privacy is threatened, even though it's now allegedly said that it's his wife who calls the photographers. He sues everybody and throws a big strop. It's now been suggested to me that an executive from Netflix allegedly has offered this deal to Harry and Meghan because they have had enough, as many have, of the complaining and whinging of the Markles and their desperate desire to be big stars. It has been said that they want to see this couple fail. I don't know how true that is. This is just someone's opinion. That they knew that Harry would choose money over the rights and wrongs of this tacky theatre production of his late mother, and that he would be easily convinced that the production was a good thing and not detrimental to his desire to protect his mother's name. If this is in fact true, then it will only end disastrously. Netflix have nothing to lose if this is true, but Harry and Meghan stand to lose the little hope they have left of making it big in some way or another. It has also been suggested to me that Meghan is already being groomed for a political career. If this is true, then she would be the face of a political party and not actually be making important decisions herself, but instead rather like a puppet, and she would not be pulling the strings. With all the serious gaffes the pair keep making, it seems unlikely to me that she would even be the face of something like this. Even if she read speeches created by someone else, I don't see how it would work because Meghan likes to be in control, and she has already proved that by refusing to even remotely conform to royal protocol. Also, how would she deal with questions being fired at her? If anyone has any idea of how this could possibly work, let me know in the comments. Back to the subject of Netflix. Documentaries by Meghan and Harry on various subjects are going to be nauseating enough. But will this lead to an unlimited series of Princess Diana films, plays, documentaries, and even cartoons? Is Meghan going to use Princess Diana's name and her story to make lots of money to set herself up for life? And is Harry really going to go along with this? I really think that we are seeing the real Harry, and I would love to be proved wrong, but my sympathies for him are less and less with every news article that comes out. Let me have your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't already, please subscribe, ding my bell for more alerts for more videos, like if you liked it, and share. Bye.